Hi everyone, Danielle here. I'm doing a quick unboxing of Tend. I backed this a while ago and it just delivered today, so I'm very excited to dig into this box. Funnily enough, I didn't expect it to be this big. I'm actually going away, so I kind of wanted to bring this game with me to play in the hotel, but I don't know if I'll be able to manage because this is a huge box unless I end up putting it in something else, but we shall see. So this game says cultivate tomorrow, today. And it's published by Ivy Studios, and it says players 1 to 6 or more, playtime 60 to 90 minutes, ages 14 and up. And man, this is a heavy package, like heavy. But yeah, let's get into the unboxing. All right. Hopefully, I will be able to show you all of the contents in this pretty quickly. I'm strapped for time today, but I did want you to see it. Oh boy. See it before my trip and maybe get some thoughts on whether or not you've tried this before. I think they were doing playtesting on their Discord. I did participate in one of them. So I kind of had a glimpse of how the game plays, but it was a long time ago, maybe like towards the beginning of the year. All right, let me try to take the wrapper off. Okay, this is massive. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's pull the cover off. Then you can appreciate more of the art. Here we go. And then this is the side art. Can't even see what you see. There we go. All right. Looks like oh, some of the ink ended up coming off on the cover of the box. It's interesting. Not sure how this was stored, or maybe they just quickly printed this off. You can see a little bit here. The ink came off, but that's okay. It's just a rule book. All right. And let me try to figure out this lighting. All right, apologies. I think the coloring of my camera reset. Hopefully there's a little bit better. But yeah, this is the rule book. It's not very thick. As for how to play solo, let's see if there's even any specific solo rules. Table of contents. Hmm. No, I don't see a section for solo. But there are some score challenges which might lend itself to solo. All right, so that's the rule book. We have a bunch of different. Maybe they're just a bunch of pads. Um, they do look the same, and I don't see any ID on it. But yeah, comparing these two, they look exactly the same. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 of these pads. Um, and then that's that. Let me see where I could put this. Oof. Okay. And then we have this larger pad, very thick, for the other sheet. And this is, I think, probably one of the more interesting. Or is this the one where it is different? It could be. No, they look the same. So these are all the same across the board. So there must be some differences with those pads, right? I'm not sure. I don't want to misspeak. So, all right. And then we have something under here. Okay. Have some cards. We have more pads or boards. So we have 6 boards because this is 1 to 6 players. So that's what that looks like. There's a bit of a slight curve already in the packaging, but nothing too crazy. And ooh, this has box damage out of the box, but it is what it is. This is in shrink wrap, but basically this will be something you actually scratch off. So what's cool about this is you end up kind of like mining these squares, and depending on what you scratch off, you might get something out of it. So I won't take it out of the shrink just yet, but that's how that will end up working. Unfortunate that the box got damaged. Um, yep, just tape that later. We have these small cards. Let's go ahead and try to open them up. Get a quick flip through. Okay, so they're double-sided. We have different types of fishing, geode, um, neighbor cards. All right, and then the other side, neighbor bonus on the other side of those neighbor cards. Um, and just some additional things related to the fishing. Okay, let's open up these cards. It looks like these might be extras. I'm not sure why they are separate from the other shrink wrapped ones. Oh yeah, these are Kickstarter, so KSV1. A bunch of these cards, tasks, season. Okay. So depending on the season, I guess we'll know which ones to use. Mm, and very good quality, by the way. You could kind of see the finish a little bit. We have some player cards, some of the additional tasks that come with the game, I guess. I'll put those together. I was hoping for more of an insert. I have to see how um, to store this. I don't like having cards that are loose, so I might need to put it in a deck box or something. All right, more of those tasks and season cards. All right. And then we have 100 more of these scratch offs. So we have two boxes of those. So plenty. Because obviously those are not all the same. The scratch offs are random. Okay. And then here we have all of the different markers. Let's pull a few out, different colors as well, but that'll be important as you play the game. So it looks like there are two sides to them. One side is like a stamper. Could kind of see what that looks like once we focus in here. So we have a bit of a stamp going on, and then that's how you can tell, I guess, which stamp it might be. And then this side is a marker. And we'll take out one more. Let's look at the yellow one. So this is the kind of like the mining axe. And so you'll see here the mining stamp. So these are all stamps and markers. Something I did consider when I was backing this is like, I'm dependent on these markers not drying out. So hopefully they last a long time. It comes with plenty of them. So I don't know. Hopefully it does. And then I think the best part are all the dice. So let's pull out the various dice here. We have these smaller dice. Ooh. And you'll just see a lot of the custom sides here, the icons. They won't mean much to you, but these are like smaller ones, and these are slightly, um, there's gonna be slightly bigger ones as well. So take a look at those. This one is like the medium size. And they feel great and look good. And then these huge chunky dice. And these are, I think, just to track progression of how things are growing when you're tending. So I'll grab both of these. Very cool. So yeah, those are the dice. Then we have some more components to look at here. We have the playmat, which we will roll out. So this will help organize all of the cards that might be out. Like that. Not very big, but we'll keep things organized. All right. And then we have, I think, two more baggies in here. We have some of the coins, which you'll be using to scratch your scratch pads. So take a close look at that. They look good. And then lastly, we have these just numbered dice. They're just black and kind of beige. All right, so that kind of keeps everything organized, and we have a bunch of extra baggies. Um, but yeah, that's everything that comes with Tend. Very impressed with the components. The dice are massive and very cool, and I can't wait to show you how this game plays solo. All right. Well, thanks so much for watching. If you made it this far and you're not already subscribed, please do consider subscribing. I create all kinds of board game or TCG related videos. I post weekly, if not more. And also, if you're interested in becoming a channel member, every little bit counts. So, please consider that if you're able. But otherwise, just a simple like or a comment with the video also helps as well. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you're all doing well. Bye.